This is not about doing economic damage to the alcohol industry. It is about making sure we're taking responsible steps to protect public health. I'm aware of the letter that has been sent. The consultation, of course, is ongoing, and the Public Health Minister will meet with a range of stakeholders over the course of the consultation, and obviously we'll consider all points that are made in the course of the consultation when it closes and the responses are analysed. I mean, we had many of these same debates and discussions during the passing of the minimum price for alcohol legislation and in the court challenges that came after that. And this is about a balance. This is unlike the situation with tobacco and cigarettes, for example. Nobody in government is telling people not to drink alcohol at all. This is about responsible consumption of alcohol. And there is evidence globally as well as here at home that advertising that glamorises alcohol can lead to overconsumption of alcohol. So these are things that we need to consider carefully, and we will consider them carefully as the consultation finishes and is analysed. The deposit return scheme is, of course, an environmental initiative. It is about promoting a circular economy, reducing waste, and it is something that is important in that regard. Many other countries already have similar schemes in place. We've taken time to introduce this. In fact, there has been some criticism levelled at government in the past over what would be described as delays, as we have taken the time to listen to the views of industry. And just in recent months, there have been amendments made to how we intended to proceed with that, to take account of some of the views that industry have put forward. And we'll continue to have that liaison and engagement and respond as far as possible. But this is an important step forward in trying to reduce waste, which is something I think all countries have a very serious responsibility to do right now. The final point I would make, which I think is one that is incumbent on all governments as we regulate for very good and understandable reasons. We've talked here already this morning about regulation that is potentially about reducing harm from alcohol, and in the sense of the deposit return scheme, regulation that is about trying to reduce waste. But as we regulate, it is really important that we consider the overall impact on business and industry and engage with industry. I spoke at the Business and Parliament conference down in Holyrood on Friday morning, and that was one of the points that was being made by some of the businesses there. There needs to be, as close as possible, as early as possible, consultation and engagement when we're contemplating changes of this, so that any reasonable points that are made by industry to reduce any unnecessary impact are taken account of.